Am I the a-hole for saying my best friend settled for her husband because she was desperate? My best friend Mia and I, both 32F, have been through a lot together since we met at 12, though we only became close during university. Despite our differences, like our contrasting views on marriage and kids, we've always managed to maintain our bond. Mia has always had a clear vision for her future, dreaming of marriage and children since she was young. Meanwhile, I've never felt the desire to settle down in that way. Mia often teases me about changing my mind, which can be grating at times. In 2015, Mia reconnected with an old classmate, Pete, on Facebook, leading to a whirlwind long-distance romance that culminated in an engagement. However, it was soon revealed that Pete had ulterior motives, using Mia to obtain a green card. The betrayal understandably left Mia devastated. Fast forward to 2019, Mia found love again with another classmate, Jay, and they tied the knot. Despite the initial setbacks due to the pandemic, they eventually reunited and started a family, with Mia giving birth to their son in 2022. Recently, I embarked on a solo travel adventure thanks to the flexibility of my new remote job. During a dinner at Mia's house, when my travel plans came up in conversation, Mia's reaction was less than supportive. She made disparaging remarks about my choices, insinuating that I was immature and irresponsible for not settling down like her. Feeling hurt by her comments, I lashed out, mentioning Mia's past relationship turmoil with Pete, which I knew had deeply wounded her. Reflecting on my words, I realized that bringing up such a painful experience was unfair and unkind, regardless of the context. So, Reddit, am I the a-hole for reacting in such a way, knowing how hurtful it could be to Mia, despite her initial judgment of my life choices? Am I the a-hole for divorcing my husband because he can't accept that I was with another guy before him? I, 27F, have been married to my husband Spencer, 28M, for 2 years, but we've been together for a total of 6 years. Our relationship, once loving and stable, has now been shaken by Spencer's insecurity over my past. I've known Spencer since elementary school, and our romantic journey began with mutual understanding and acceptance of each other's bisexuality. However, recent events have unearthed deep-seated insecurities within Spencer, threatening the foundation of our marriage. My sexual history includes a brief relationship with a guy named Thomas when I was 18, following my breakup with a college girlfriend. Spencer was aware of my past relationships, but we never delved deeply into discussing them. The tipping point came during a social gathering where Spencer learned about my previous encounter with Thomas. His reaction was explosive, accusing me of betrayal and promiscuity. His hurtful words left me shattered and confused, especially considering his own past experiences. Despite my attempts to reassure him, Spencer's insecurity persisted, manifesting in constant comparisons and doubts about his performance. This strained our intimacy and communication, making every interaction fraught with tension. The situation escalated when I received distressing messages from Thomas, revealing Spencer's threatening behavior. Confronting Spencer led to a heated argument, culminating in my decision to seek separation. The aftermath has been tumultuous, with Spencer's friends and family urging reconciliation while he struggles with remorse and regret. But the damage inflicted on our relationship by his unchecked insecurity and aggressive behavior may be irreparable. Facing harassment and judgment from his social circle, I find myself torn between loyalty to a marriage marred by toxicity and prioritizing my own well-being and dignity. Reddit, am I the a-hole for considering divorce in light of Spencer's behavior, or is it a necessary step towards reclaiming my peace and autonomy? My 39F ex-husband, 37M, is insisting I change my last name back to my maiden name because his new fiancé, 24F, feels it will be awkward for her and I to have the same last name. Am I the a-hole for refusing to change it? I, 39F, find myself in a predicament concerning my ex-husband, 38M, and his 24-year-old girlfriend of 3 years. My ex and I were married for 12 years before divorcing 5 years ago due to growing apart. Despite this, we've always prioritized our 3 teenage kids and maintained an amicable co-parenting relationship. However, things took a turn in the past year when his girlfriend moved in. Previously, we celebrated holidays and our kids' birthdays together. Now, when she's around, there's a palpable tension, and they won't even sit near me at our kids' sporting events. Despite my efforts to be cordial, my ex revealed early on that she wasn't fond of me, citing my supposed resting beach face as intimidating her. Recently, they got engaged over Christmas, much to my kids' dismay, especially my daughter. She feels sidelined by her dad's major life decision without even consulting them. My ex called me to inform me that his fiancée wants me to change my last name back to my maiden name before their wedding. However, our divorce agreement states that I can keep his last name until I choose otherwise, which I explained to him. I also expressed my reluctance to have a different last name from our kids. He accused me of being unreasonable and failing to understand his fiancée's discomfort. I countered that I can't empathize with her immaturity and pointedly refused to bend to her wishes. So, Reddit, am I the a-hole for standing my ground and refusing to change my last name to accommodate his fiancée's discomfort? Please like this video and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. See you on the next one.